Alright, let's see if this is working. It was when I was testing it, but I am not the most tech-savvy person in the world, so we'll see. But it looks like everything's working right now. Well, I ended up starting a little later than I wanted to because I couldn't figure out how to start. This is my first time live streaming to YouTube in, oh good lord, probably about 10 years. And my first time live streaming period in about 2. So I'm definitely not used to this. Live streaming is not usually my thing. But, you know, it is a special occasion. It is the 10-year anniversary of Cartoon Obsession. Kinda. Technically, the 10-year anniversary is not until next Friday. But I will be in New Jersey next Friday for SummerSlam weekend, so I will not be available. So I decided, why not try to do it a week early? Trash Gaming, Jimmy in the chat. Nice to see you both. Hopefully we get other people as well, but you never know. This is a small, very, very inconsistent channel. But, you know, I tried to get the word out. I put it in several Discord servers. I put it on several social media platforms. You can only do so much. But regardless, I do appreciate people actually taking the time on a Friday evening such as this to come by and hang out with little old me. Now, YouTube is all about algorithms and analytics and stuff. So, if you haven't already, like the stream, that would be appreciated. I believe that is supposed to let more people know that I'm live. We'll see if that makes a difference. If not, again, not a big deal, but this is not a common thing. I do not go live well, I never go live. Not even very often. But here I am. So, if there's absolutely anything that you all want to talk about, that you all want to ask me, then feel free to do so. This is just gonna be a pretty chill hangout stream, really. Again, I just figured, you know, something different than what I usually do. And celebrating 10 years of Cartoon Obsession. I at some point, well, at a lot of points, I didn't think that I would get this channel to 10 years. You know, motivation comes and goes, life happens, things get in the way. But, you know, I pushed through it. I might not be the most consistent uploader. I know I'm not. I wish I were more consistent, but that's just the way it goes. Let's see. Thoughts on the art style Pixar keeps using currently? So, I'll be honest. I have not watched any of the recent Pixar movies. I will say that I saw the trailer for Elio, and it looked okay. I mean, it's definitely... It doesn't seem the same as, you know, a Toy Story or an Incredibles or a Finding Nemo. As far as the... Whoops. Ugh. Dropping things over here. As far as the art style goes. And I also haven't heard good things about that movie in general. But if anyone's heard... if anyone has seen it, then feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. But from what I've seen, I can't say I'm too impressed, honestly. And I think Pixar has a show on Disney Plus, I believe. I think it's called... Oh, what's it called? Winners or something like that? When I saw the commercial for that, I thought it was another Elio commercial. Because one of the characters looked exactly like Elio, in my opinion. Or at least similar enough that I couldn't tell the difference. Yeah. No, Disney in general hasn't been impressing me lately with their movie output. I haven't seen many of them, but they put a lot of their stock into the live-action remakes, which I just refuse to watch. I can't say I'm interested. Win or lose. Yes, that's what it's called. Thank you. Not bad, but that art style brings it down heavily. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I haven't seen it, but I wasn't impressed with the visuals from what I saw on the trailers. But if there's one thing that I definitely need to catch up on, it is movies. I'm terrible with keeping up with movies, animated or otherwise. That's definitely something I gotta get back in tune with. But as for Cartoon Obsession, as for why videos haven't been coming out, you know, life happens. I've been, you know, battling some mental health struggles for the past couple of years. I have been unemployed for the past few months. I've been very much trying to get a job. It's looking like, hopefully, that could happen soon. No promises, no guarantees. I haven't gotten an offer yet, but it looks like we're getting to that stage. And the biggest hurdle is motivation. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love watching cartoons and anime, I love talking about them, but, you know, watching the series, taking notes on it, writing a script, getting footage, recording audio, editing together a whole video, it's a lot to do, and it's not that I don't like doing it. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of actually editing the video, I'll say that much, but, you know, sometimes you just don't want to. And I don't ever want to just force myself to do it, because then that just takes away the fun. It's not enjoyable anymore at that point, and that's why I started the channel in the first place, was to have fun doing this, to talk about animation, which I love dearly, and, you know, talk about it potentially with other people who share that passion. Might not be a big audience, which it isn't, but that's fine. Whether it's one person or a million. You know, I just love talking about this stuff. But actually making the videos, you know, sometimes you just don't feel like doing it. And I haven't felt like doing it most of the time. I'm never going to say that Cartoon Obsession is done or anything like that, because it's not. And I do want to get back into doing it. It's just, I have to go at my own pace. That's why a couple years ago I got rid of the schedule. I've never been good at sticking to schedules anyway. But I stuck to that one for a bit, for the most part. And I was going to try to get a video up every week this year. This being the 10th year of the channel, I wanted it to be the most productive year of the channel. And that just has not happened, unfortunately. But, you know, I would have liked to have stuck with that. But again, I would rather upload 2 videos this year and actually enjoy doing it and be happy with the fact that I'm putting these videos out than forcing out 50 or so videos and just slogging through it, not liking the process at all. I don't want to do that. That's why, even if given the chance, which is very unlikely at this point, I would never make this a full-time job. It's just, I feel like when you do that, you start to lose the enjoyment that you have in it. Not necessarily, and not completely for everybody either, but there's a difference between something being a hobby and something being a job. And that's, yeah, it's something I would never want to do. I would never want to make YouTube a job, which I believe I have said before, but yeah, how is everyone's night going this fine Friday evening? Once again, thank you all for joining me for Cartoon Obsession's 10-year anniversary stream. Again, if you missed me saying it earlier, it is a week early. But since I will be out of town next Friday, I figured, why not do it early? Why not do it a week early, even? That is what we are here doing. I suppose I should also bring up the fact that in May I tried the Adult Animation Month project. I only got one video out in the whole month, which is not what I wanted to do, but you know, I will say that I still have every intention of finishing that. I know it'll be after May, but hey, if Yu-Gi-Oh can stretch its 25th anniversary out from March of 2023 to May of 2025, then why can't I stretch Adult Animation out, Adult Animation Month out a few months? Who's gonna know? But the next video that was planned for that was my Laser Wolf review, which I did watch all of Laser Wolf. I have notes ready. I started writing the script. Yeah, and then I just kind of halted there, but I still want to finish that. Guys, if I... the amount of scripts that I have started and just have not finished in the past 2 years, oh boy. Yeah, like I said, lack of motivation. But I do want to get more consistent again. I was happy to be very consistent a few years ago, but Josh Edwards, what's up, Josh? Welcome to the Cartoon Obsession 10-year anniversary stream. As I have stated twice now, I think, we are a week early for the actual anniversary. But I will be in New Jersey next week for SummerSlam weekend, so we're doing this a week early. I know who you are. Josh is someone I've known for, oh god, I don't even remember. Over 10 years. Trash Gaming as well, if he is still here. That is also someone I have known for, yeah, over 10 years as well. But yeah, Josh McLeod, Josh Edwards, whatever you want to go by. Josh, yes, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. It's been over 10 years. Yeah, I know. Don't even get me started on getting old. I keep saying that I'm pushing 30, and I hate the fact that that's true. Or almost, yeah, pretty much true. I'm turning 29 in about 3 months, so yeah, I would say pushing 30 is accurate now. I am doing. Yeah, I was talking, I don't know if you were here for it, but I was talking a little bit earlier about the past couple years, you know, been dealing with some mental health issues. I will say that, you know, my dad passed away in January of last year. I've been living alone since then. That's been an adjustment. And yeah, I've been unemployed the past few months, which has been a little rough, but hey, we're pushing through. Can I still cut pro? I don't know if I was ever good at that. I don't know. What do you have in mind? Carter. Carter's another person I've known for a very long time. How's it going? What is your all-time favorite cartoon? Excellent question. Ed, Edd and Eddy. Ed, Edd and Eddy is my all-time favorite cartoon. I loved it ever since I was a kid. I think it is hilarious. I absolutely love the sound design on that show. The sound effects are the best I've heard in any cartoon. I still think it is absolutely hilarious. I love the voice cast. If you're unaware, I got Matt Hill to do a cameo for the channel like 5 years ago. It was, what did I think I spent 10 or 20 bucks on that. Well spent. Money well spent. DG, favorite decade of anime? That's a great question. When it comes to older stuff, like old stuff, I haven't really watched a lot. I've seen a decent chunk of 90s anime. I've seen some 80s. More 2000s and 2010s and 2020s. Man. That's tough. I feel like I have to go with the 2010s, honestly. Because there's just a lot. Right? Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia, Attack on Titan, I guess, but I'm not huge on that. The promo thing. Yeah, we'll see. It's kind of hard. We'll see. What was the worst cartoon you have ever watched? Worst cartoon I've ever watched. Fanboy and Chum Chum is up there. Oh boy. Secret Mountain Fort Awesome was pretty bad. Trying to think what else. I mean, I reviewed Kenny the Shark, but I mean that was bad, but that wasn't abysmal. Even Teen Titans Go, I wouldn't put as worst. Oh, the Nut Shack. Probably the Nut Shack. Forgot about that one. Yeah. Nut Shack is awful. What's the best cartoon Batman show? Batman Beyond is my favorite. Batman Beyond. Yeah, Batman Beyond was cool. I enjoyed Terry as Batman. Bruce was a cool mentor figure. Of course, Batman, the animated series, the original 90s cartoon, excellent as well. Very good. I watched through most of that and most of Batman Beyond again, somewhat recently. The Batman, the 2000s one, was also pretty good. Batman, the Brave and the Bold was also very good. Underrated. in my opinion. Personally favorite to Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy. Kevin Conroy was great. Excellent Batman. One of the best. Yeah, as far as animated Batman go, definitely the best. Teen Titans Go is I have softened on Teen Titans Go a bit. For those of you who may not know, Teen Titans Go was kind of the bread and butter of this channel back in like 2015, 2016-ish. But, yeah, and I was not saying many positive things about it, but I won't say I like it, but I will say that I have definitely softened on it a bit over the years. And I will say that there are episodes of it that I do like. Batman Beyond was amazing. Yes, it was. Did you ever watch The Death of Superman? I don't think so. I'm thinking of something, but I that might be a different thing. Superman. I'm thinking of an animated Superman movie, but I don't think it was that one. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think of one. I'm thinking Superman Apocalypse or something like that. I don't remember what I was thinking of, but or Doomsday, something like that. But The Death of Superman, I have not seen. I don't believe. No, I know that was its name. I think I was thinking of a different Superman animated movie that I have seen and confused it with it. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I believe it's a good watch though. I tend to like the DC animated stuff. Just had a conversation about this on Discord the other day, on one of the Discord servers I'm in, about DC versus Marvel animation. Yeah, what do you guys think? DC or Marvel, as far as animation goes? As far as the live-action movie universe goes, I'm not qualified to answer that. But, yeah, animation-wise, shows, movies, whatever. DC or Marvel? Personally, I would say DC. Not to say that Marvel doesn't have any good animation. Certainly they do. Like X-Men, of course. X-Men Evolution as well. I have not watched X-Men 97. Superman Doomsday is probably the one I was thinking of, yeah. But yeah, DC has so many good things. The animated movies are excellent, and as far as shows, they have Teen Titans, they have Static Shock, they have all the Batman cartoons, Justice League, the Superman cartoons, the 90s one, as well as, I'll say My Adventures with Superman 2. I really enjoy that show. Animation DC, live action Marvel. Yeah, I would agree. I haven't seen a lot of the MCU. I'm not that interested in it. And the new Superman movie I haven't seen either. But I have heard very good things about it. But let's see, what was I? Oh yeah, I was saying that I want to get the Laser Wolf video out. I do want to get to. I have other things, like I promised Ortiz, rather, a Transformers 1 review at the beginning of the year. I have not gotten to that, obviously. I have seen the movie. I have written notes. I do intend to talk about it. And I wanted to talk about more Transformers stuff too, honestly. I did allude in my Transformers animated review that I was looking to talk about potentially all of the Transformers series. We'll see if that happens, but it's definitely something I would like to do. I don't know which one I would talk about next, because clearly I'm not doing it in order. Either 2000s Robots in Disguise series or Cyberverse is what I'm looking to do next, if on that. But yeah, we'll see. And I have other videos that I've wanted to do as well. I wanted to talk about Ball Masters, the Adult Swim show. The Dune Chronicles was one that was on my list for a while as well. Now I'm just talking about ones that, again, I've watched. I have notes. And I started scripts. I just haven't finished them. Invincible Fight Girl is another one. My updated top 20 anime theme songs list is another one that I wanted to do. I wanted to do that around the same time as the updated top 20 cartoon theme songs video that I did. That was, oh good lord. Was that last year? Or was that 2 years ago now? I don't even remember. But, yeah, that didn't pan out. But I do want to get back to doing that stuff again. More consistently. Well, semi-consistently. I don't think I can do a full schedule again. I don't want to make a schedule and then not stick to it, because that just defeats the purpose. And I'm not a schedule guy. I'm not. I really don't. I work better when I'm not tied down to a strict timetable. But yeah, but don't get me wrong. Obviously, I've been watching things. Lately, I've been watching some more older shows, honestly. Older, like, well, mostly like 2000s stuff. 2010s as well, maybe. That's not old. Some 90s, some 80s. For example, I like to go on Tubi quite a bit, or Pluto TV, or Roku TV, and see what's going on there. I watch the Yu-Gi-Oh channel a lot, the Pokemon one, the Transformers one, or just some random things. Pluto TV has this like kids anime channel. Half the stuff they show isn't really anime, but what are you gonna do? But it shows some older, like a couple of Beyblade series, the original Bakugan, Slug Terra, which is a 2010s Canadian CGI cartoon, if you haven't heard of it. I actually had a DVD of it. The first 9 episodes. I think I watched one episode of that DVD, and that was it. Not that it was bad, I just fell asleep. But, But yeah, and I've been watching some other stuff. Jackie Chan Adventures. Um, what else? I'm trying to think here. Drawing a blank. Well, I've also checked out some more modern shows as well. I've been I've been a fan of Big City Greens for years. That's still going. KIF is another one that I'm liking. I watched probably about half an episode of Ianu, and it looked good. I really need to watch more of that. I mentioned Invincible Fight Girl as well. That is a really good show. If you're a wrestling fan, then which I know some of my audience is, then you would definitely enjoy it. I certainly do. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I think it's worth watching. But if you're a wrestling fan, you will absolutely enjoy Invincible Fight Girl. That is a show I wanted to do a review on. And I hope to, at some point. And there are a couple of other shows that are pretty recent that I want to check out. Like, what's that Nickelodeon show called? It's like Wild Pack or something like that. That looked interesting. So yeah, I definitely want to check that one out. And there is there's a movie on Netflix that I've heard a bunch of people rave about. K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't watched it. I've heard really good things about it from multiple people. And I know one of the voice actors will be at Anime NYC, which I will be attending. So that would be cool. But yeah. Once again, 10 years of Cartoon Obsession is it's something that again, didn't exactly think I would make it to. I don't even know if I've uploaded one video every year that Cartoon Obsession has been up. I might have. I'd have to go back and check that, but yeah, my consistency's not good. I know that. But, you know, I still do very much appreciate the fact that I do have people who watch the videos, who enjoy them. I know that my videos are not the prettiest. I know I'm not the best editor. I know that I'm not the most entertaining person. But still, people do watch my videos, regardless of how many. I don't really care about the numbers, but it's I just really enjoy the fact that people do actually watch the videos. People sometimes comment on them. They like them. And when I say like, I mean, you know, engagement, like. But I imagine people actually like them too, like enjoy them. And that's awesome. Because at the end of the day, I am just a guy with a microphone who watches cartoons and talks about them to himself. And other people just so happen to click on it. But hey, I like doing it. I don't do it as often as I would like to. But I mean, I've also talked about cartoons and anime and other fashions as well. I have done freelance writing. I've written articles and reviews on different things as well on a couple of different websites. But at the end of the day, nothing. It's just not the same as turning on the microphone and just saying what you think. And also, I can do it my way, doing it that way. But no, I like writing as well. But anyway. Well, let's see. Yeah. Does anybody else in the chat have anything they want to ask? Anything they want to talk about? Anything at all? I don't want to take up too much of your guys' Friday night, but I am happy to talk about animation or other things if you guys want. But I was only planning on going for roughly an hour or so. I technically didn't really start until about 8:15 because it was just a now waiting screen for the first 15 minutes or so. Because as I said at the beginning, I'm not very tech savvy. Which is one of the reasons I don't live stream. I also just don't really like the format too much. I think it's much easier for me to just, talk and just say what I want to say, put that in the video, and call it a day. Whereas with live streaming, obviously you have to interact with an audience or realistically talk to yourself for most of the time. Because building an audience is not the easiest thing to do, especially for a live streamer. I've heard that building an audience on Twitch is more difficult than YouTube. And I mean, I don't know. I live streamed on Twitch for a little bit, and I got a couple of viewers. I have a small audience on YouTube as well. If I were more consistent with my uploads, it might be bigger. That's possible. But I know my thumbnails aren't that great either. I know my visuals aren't that great. My sound probably isn't too great. I try with that. But you know, I can only work with what I've got. So yeah, if anyone was hoping to, I don't think this is on anyone's mind, but if anyone was hoping to see some more Cartoon Obsession live streams, yeah, no, I wouldn't count on that. Not anytime soon, anyway. Maybe in the future, but again, this is just something I wanted to do for the 10-year anniversary. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised that a few people actually showed up. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but again, it's because, you know, I'm not very consistent with my uploads. So people probably, when you're not active on YouTube, right? People forget you exist. You just fall by the wayside. You get buried in the feed and everything. And I'm not a large content creator to begin with. So when a smaller channel is inactive for months at a time or whatever it may be, you're usually forgotten about. But it seems like every time I have a hiatus and every time I come back and upload a video, there are still people who watch it. There are still people who comment on it. There are still people who engage with it. And it surprises me. It surprises me every time. It surprised me with the heavy metal review, honestly. I didn't expect it to get, like, I don't even remember. It got a couple hundred views in a matter of a day or so, which is not something I haven't done before, but considering the fact that it was my first video all year, I haven't made any videos in quite some time prior to that. Yeah, I don't know if it was just because of the movie I chose. I don't know if there just aren't that many heavy metal reviews on YouTube. I'm not sure. It's a bit of a cult classic, so I feel like there are a few out there, but people decided to watch mine, and that's always appreciated. It's always nice. Does not matter to me if it's one viewer or a million viewers or anywhere in between. You know, I am happy and I am thankful for everybody who has ever watched a Cartoon Obsession video, liked one, disliked one, commented on one, shared one, subscribed to the channel, joined the Discord, done anything to show me that you're watching and that you at least somewhat, just a little bit, care about the content that I put out. It means a lot, and it's why I will never say that I'm ending the channel or anything like that. Not that I'm thinking about it or anything, but, you know, regardless of how many hiatuses I may take, regardless of how long I might be gone at a time, I feel like I can always come back and there will always be at least one person who wants to watch my videos, who wants to see what I have to say about any given show or movie or whatever. And I think that's wonderful. I think that's awesome, and I really appreciate it. Well, with that out of the way, yeah, I'll ask one more time, see if anybody has anything else they want to ask or talk about or whatnot. We are coming up on roughly an hour, probably not exact, but again, I don't want to eat too much into everybody's Friday night. Well, alright, if there is nothing else that anyone wants to talk about, wants to ask me, that is completely fine. I do appreciate everybody who has come out tonight to this 10-year anniversary live stream, albeit 1 week early. I do appreciate everybody who is in the Discord. I appreciate everyone who has liked any of my social media accounts. I appreciate everybody who has watched a video, liked a video, commented on a video, disliked the video even. You know, anything. I really appreciate it. I do. And it's why I will always come back, no matter how many hiatuses I take. Again, I know I just said this, but it's true. I will always come back. I love animation. I love talking about it. I love watching it. I love meeting people. I'm a bit introverted, but I love meeting people who love animation, talking about it with them, and everything. Fun fact, in college, my friends and I did this thing, I called it Retro Cartoon Night, where we watched cartoons, well, more like Retro Cartoon Day, but we watched cartoons all day from, I'd say 2009 or older, and it was always a blast. And I will say that event was my idea. It was just me and my friends, really. Or some acquaintances and stuff, too. But it was always a blast. I just love it. I just love it. I just love watching cartoons, anime, what have you. And I love sharing that hobby with other people. So, again, just talking about the stuff on YouTube, seeing people who are interested in the same thing I am, commenting on it, getting to talk with them about it, going to conventions, talking with voice actors, animators, what have you, about this art form that I just love so much. It's great. It's great. So Cartoon Obsession will always keep going as long as I have a love for animation. And as long as there's at least one person who wants to hear what I have to say, it will be worth it. And even if not, we made it 10 years where someone did. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for coming out. Thank you for celebrating 10 years of Cartoon Obsession with me.